welcome everyone to Ames, Iowa, home of Iowa State, and these Cyclones have been looking to gather strength all morning long. The Cyclones will kick it off to get us underway. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Kentucky's offense is on the field for the first time today. And there he is, the man, David, that they build this entire attack around.
And it's so nice to have a guy that makes everything easy for the people around him. The quarterback plays better because the feature is clear who that is.
And we all hold our breath every time this guy touches the football. He's able to take it the distance on any given play.
That was an eyelash away from being picked off, and that is not the way to set the tone with a near going over the top. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Dropping back, it's Drake. Another incompletion on third down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second down. You set up third and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks.
Oh, trickeration, he's throwing it. Looking for a huge play. And he's got it. It's a first down.
I love the aggressive nature. They told us coming into this game they were just going to let everything go. And here we are in the first drive of the game. They line up in the punt formation, and they fake it.
Fires toward the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball. These two conferences have been tied together for years through the Sugar Bowl, a little testiness with the whole Texas-Oklahoma thing, and now the rivalry on the field between the Big 12 and the SEC.
Yeah, and conference realignments played a big factor, too, between these two conferences. Think back to when Texas A&M and Missouri joined the SEC. So this is always a fun one to watch, David. Wide open offense from the Big 12, and then you get the physicality and the speed from the SEC.
I think you nailed it right there. Two totally different worlds. They live in different worlds all the time. One is pitchy, woo-woo, thrown around all over the yard. The other one, physicality. Which style can present itself today and win the ball game?
Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs. So the Iowa State Cyclones offense will try to get something going with their first possession. One thing to keep an eye on in this game, when they get a back isolated on a linebacker, who wins that matchup?
The quarterback likes the matchup, but this linebacker, he's different, man. Not only is he a hitter, he's got the athleticism to cover people, too.
Normally you say that's a win for the running back. A running back on a linebacker, I win. But this guy is different. Interested to watch this matchup.
On second down, wants to throw. A strike downfield. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gets it out quickly. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Here comes the offense on second down. The RPO, it's complete. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Defense trying to come up with a stop on third and short from the 37. They'll try to get the first through the air. Fires to the wideout. Got his man. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. And the Cyclones are flying down the field. They'll try the run. Running behind those pads, he gets a couple before he's stopped at the 18. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. That's a live ball. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
I love those smashes where you can hear it up here, Reese. Goodness gracious, you can hear the contact. Such a big lick. The offensive guy doesn't hold on to the football. Huge momentum swing, big turnover forced by the defense.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Looking to move it through the air. Gonna take a shot. Makes the catch. Almost took it all the way there, but it's a huge gain, and they're set up with a 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Wildcats!
And coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
7, Iowa State, 0.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Iowa State sending the offense back out. When you're playing from behind, you can't afford to give it up the way they did the last drive, David.
No doubt you can.
And that ball is live in the backfield. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And just when you thought the worst was over, the first drive they fumble it, and on the second drive they fumble it. 2 drives, and they can't hold on to the football.
Throws to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Got it set up on the outside. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down.
Early in the game, pass complete. Great job. Sets up a manageable 4th down. We're going to set the tone early in this game. We're going to be aggressive. Yes, we're going for it.
On 4th down, trying to keep the drive alive with the run. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. 1st down here for the offense. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going, handing the ball.
And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
Love the execution there in the screen. The running back shows pass protect, pass protect. Last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
He looks that one in nicely. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the 1st down on the throw and catch. The Cyclones come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Makes the grab on the left. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. It just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, you live by the blitz, you die by the blitz. That time, the defense called it at the perfect time. The linebacker able to make the stop on a short gain.
And from the offense's perspective, that's probably making a little something out of nothing. On 2nd down, he'll fire. Going to try to get it himself. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the ground game. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for you.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO, and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
3rd down play from the gun. And that one is incomplete. It's the end of the 1st quarter. we have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. And the Cyclones will punt this one away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. That is just gorgeous. Knocks it out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
Fires to the right. He's got it. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. To throw, it's straight. Unloads to the wideout. The receiver was doubled, and they picked it off. Couldn't find a ton of room on that return, but that small change, they take over at the 43. Looking for a productive play on first down. Pulls it, fired complete. Ball is free. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery.
Yeah, these wide receivers are so fast nowadays. They're such big playmakers. I just want to get it to them and let them make it happen. But a lot.
He's going up top. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. Here they come on 2nd and 10 from the 47 after the incompletion. He's looking to throw. He'll take another shot here. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Quick completion on the out. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Just 1 for 3 on 4th down today, but they'll try to move those chains with this play. Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Fires left. It's caught. They'll mark him down right there, but it is a big play, and they'll move the chains. This Kentucky offense doing work. They're set up with another first down. He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Kentucky. And they made it to the house where they found that 6 points waiting on them. And the extra point makes it 14-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. UMass pulled into town on a mission, and they're hightailing it out of here with a huge win. The Minutemen were clicking in every phase of the game, and the results speak for themselves. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way, but I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. How in the world did the offense retain possession? This could have the earmarks of a wasted drive if they don't come up with something on 2nd down from the 13. He'll pull it down and run. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. A 3rd and long coming up here. He's looking to throw. Get it out on the screen. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. The Cyclones getting set on 1st and 10. Feeling some heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Red pass, it's complete. At the 45, on his way. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. On the ground, it's sacked. And the ball is loose and live in the backfield. Oh, looks as if the defense got it. Hit the afterburners, kid. Touchdown, Kentucky! Don't just get the ball, score with the ball, and the defense did. No mid-season doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6.
And I love the way they break on the football, swarm to the football. This is why you do it, because sometimes the ball comes out, the linebacker picks it up, and tell you what, the big fella shows some speed, takes it all the way back for 6.
And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. They're down by 20. Touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right look.
Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. Got open on the post and then had no regard for his body in making that catch.
Exactly right. You know you're going to get hit a lot of times coming over the middle of the field, but he runs that post.
The ball is free. He just can't hang on to that thing. How about that alert play from the defense to scoop it up?
I'll tell you, honestly, I don't know what that player could have done to hold on to that football. That defender absolutely popped him. He knocked him into next week. There was no chance he was holding on to that ball.
What a nice connection. Knocked down immediately, and they've got it at the 25. As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. After the big first down sack for the D, it's 2nd down. Shoots it to the left. Fires into traffic, intercepted.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
He's going to pass. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. Offense set on 1st down. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Lets it fly. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. After the quarterback and receiver couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. Into the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. And they don't want to waste this great field position here on 3rd and long. Catch in the middle. It's late. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
On the run from inside his own 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. Boy, this is just the type of field position this offense wants. Wants to throw on 1st down.
QB, excellent location on that throw. Out route against man coverage, you cannot miss. If you throw that behind, that might be a pick 6. So nice job by the quarterback with his accuracy.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Iowa State sending the offense back out. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right.
The ball squirts free. Oh, looks like the offense was able to recover it. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Trying to find his man on first down. And this junior quarterback shows you why the scouts love that big arm of his.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get...
And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Dialing up a second down pass play. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Taking it the other way. The 40. He is finally out of bounds, but he was smelling that end zone on that return. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. He caught it. Takes it to the house. Touchdown, Kentucky.
This offense is really dangerous because of the weapons they have on the perimeter of the field. And they go to these guys early, and they try to give them opportunities in one-on-one situations and vertically down the field. 2 passing touchdowns now early for this offense.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Oh, and now the ball has been knocked free. It's recovered by the kicking team, and they get the ball right back. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Fires to the wideout. And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
And a really good job by the quarterback being very decisive. He saw his matchup, he went for it, he attacked it, got the positive gain. I would say he's going to find that guy a few more times today.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Dances away to buy time. Fires into the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Kentucky. On to attempt the try. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the ball pops out. Oh, inviting disaster. And it's first down, but they'll try the field goal in the closing seconds of the first half. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. Go ahead and roll the dice to start this second half. They're lined up for an onside kick. They got it. Able to recover the onside kick, and they get the offense right back out there. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They'll open this third quarter with a run. Still running at the 40. He's... It's been a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. What a nifty run there to... down. Kentucky trying to get a little scratch in the red zone. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. caught in the backfield. It's sticky. Offense gets set for second down.
On the play. Second down.
Wide receiver now comes in motion. Touch pass on the run. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it to the back. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. And they're going to head out the lineup for a field goal. And he'll need a little distance and accuracy, a 42-yarder from the left hash. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. How about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
Direct snap. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. And the Cyclones will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
On the run, it's sticky. Running with power. In a world of trouble from the start, and a massive loss on that play. That last play is the epitome of why you have to have a short-term memory. Just forget about that one. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Time to take a shot. How about that play? A diving snag along the right side.
Man, that's a tough play to make. When you're that far down the field and you're trying to control your body and run as you're laying out, that's a really great effort, really good concentration, and that is how you make your quarterback look really good.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start. Touchdown, Wildcats! And the stomping has commenced. With that, they are closing in on bowl eligibility, but with this big lead and a 6-0 start, much bigger dreams for this squad. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Iowa State, 0.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Iowa State sending the offense back out. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot. And you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
And back to the air on 2nd down. He's going for the big play. Reels it in and goes out of bounds on the left side after the huge gain. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Iowa State!
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, listen, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. From the gun, the running back has it. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Trying to get to him. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. But they're cornering the market on fakes. Here comes another one. They weren't fooled for a minute. He is nowhere close to the first down, and they'll turn it over. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And the ball's free in the backfield. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. They believe in that running game. Got 6 before he stopped at the 23. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. He's got it again. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. He's knocked down in the backfield, a swarming defense, and he'll lose 7. Not a lot of productivity on that last play. They'll try it again on 2nd and long from the 23. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Trying to impose their will with the run. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop.
And there's nothing more frustrating than when you get late in the game and you know they're running the football and you don't stop them. It's been that kind of day for this defense. They haven't played well. They're going to have to go to the well. They're going to have to figure some things out. Practice this week, I can promise you, will not be a lot of fun with these coaches.
And on 4th down, they'll come up and take the knee. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard. Welcome to Lexington, where the sun shines bright literally and figuratively on their old Kentucky home, and the Big Blue Nation ready to get behind these Wildcats in this one. Well, you don't see this every day. They're lining up for an onside kick on the opening kickoff.
Illegal touch.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The offense lining up for a first down play. He wants to throw. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
Man, that is one this QB is going to wish he had back. That receiver was so wide open. There was nobody even near him, and the quarterback somehow overthrew him.
Now, that's what you're trying to do as a defense. Limit those damages when they run the football. Get them on the ground, short gains to set your defense for positive situations down the road.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He caught it, and the defense couldn't corral him, and he took it all the way. Touchdown, Bulldogs! That was just as simple as playing catch in warm-ups.
And this offense felt like they could take advantage of this defense down the field, throwing the football. They've got a lot of speed on the perimeter, and I feel like they've got some matchups they feel they should be winning one-on-one. You saw a great example of it right there.
The Wildcats offense will get the ball for the first time. Typically, the last thing a defense wants is to have a backer on a wide receiver, but we may see some of that today, guys.
Typically, you don't see linebackers that can run like this guy, and that's why they feel okay letting him cover this dynamic wide receiver one-on-one.
Yeah, and feel okay, it's not going to be a good thing. You better get your hands on him early. Put your physicality, let that win. It ain't going to be your speed.
Looking to throw it straight. Throws to the wideout. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. 2nd down coming up. He's looking to throw. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. Being started out great on this drive, but then a couple of incomplete. Going deep. And the pass hits. Picked off. Got some room to run. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. Quickly complete. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Movement here from the tight end. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Quickly to the tight end. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the 1st down.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it.
Brings up.
It's an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no... going down. Great job form tackle.
Looking to pass on 2nd down. He's got it. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Fair catch, called for and made. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Looking downfield, it's straight. Unloads to the wideout. And that's a mistake you don't expect to see from a senior, and he is lucky to get it back. These guys have really performed at a high level in SEC play, and the task is to try to keep this groove going.
Yeah, when you start the season like this, man, this is exactly what you drew up. Win your conference. Be great in your conference. Get to the conference championship. I'm not putting the cart before the horse, Palmer, but great start.
No doubt. To win the SEC is a long road. You know about that. I know about that personally. They just got to take one game at a time. They've done an outstanding job of doing that this year.
This Kentucky offense really moving the ball quickly. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
Off the play fake. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Fires to the wideout. That is just a sideline credit. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. And the Wildcats with the 1st and 10. From the gun to give, looking for room. They get him after he picked up 5 and got him inside the red zone down to the 16.
All right, great little run there. Listen, it wasn't phenomenal. He didn't get a first down, but what does it do? Now it makes second down easier. The play caller looking at his sheet going, all right, I can throw it, I can run it. Still in a great position. Way to stay ahead of the chains.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to throw. It's straight. He's got his man. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Move the chains with that completion now on first down. He's looking to throw it. Now improvising. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. On second down, looking to throw. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats! That drive was what every father wants his daughter's romances to be like. Slow, take your time, drain the clock, no hurry at all.
Sometimes love is a slow burn, and that's what we just saw in that last drive. I am so impressed with the execution, and I love their ability to run the football. These players, they're coached up. They're coming out here, and they are executing exactly how their coaches prepared them to do in this game.
Didn't have much of a choice there but to get rid of it. Let's see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. 2nd and 10 from the 48. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Quick completion on the out route. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And the defense has it. Everybody reverse skate. Flying down the left side. Touchdown, Kentucky. Not content to get the fumble, they scored with the fumble. This time it's the defense finding ways to put points on the board.
There is nothing better than being a defender. Seeing that ball in the end zone, your eyes get big as saucers. Go, jump on that puppy, secure it, get you a touchdown.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Got the quick completion.
And frankly, if that's a completion, it's not going to make the end-of-season highlight reel, but in this game, it could lead to a highlight reel-type play. The offensive coordinator may be setting something big up for later in the game.
He leaves it with his back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Completes it in the middle. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. He's off to the races. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Georgia! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every 3rd down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
While we're only through 1, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line.
Georgia, 21, Kentucky, 14.
Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. Now the play fake. Looking down the middle. Fires into traffic. Picked off. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47.
Zone equals eyes. When I say that, DBs, linebackers, all covering the middle of the field. So many guys over the middle of the field trying to take away the easy stuff, but reading the quarterback's eyes the whole time. Whenever he breaks to throw that football and that hand separates from the ball, I'm breaking on it, and you could tell they had a beat on it. Nice cut, nice instincts. Give me that INT.
From the gun, running back gets to give. Running with some authority as he bangs his way to the 43.
Listen, defense is about energy. It's about passion. It's about physicality. They need a little bit more of that. Get the guy on the ground. You can't let guys break tackles. What could have been set up in a long yardage situation. Now,
oh, look out. There he goes. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
How about that? His 2nd receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. He'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense. Number 3 is coming soon.
Georgia, 28, Kentucky.
From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to pay.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking to throw it straight. Looking to the big tight end. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. This is a 3rd and long. That one comes out hot down the right side. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. The Wildcats will try to pick it up on 4th down. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Fires to the middle. Finds his man and they convert. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. And the Wildcats are moving quickly down the field. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Fires downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there.
And it's so hard to be on the run and make an accurate throw. It's just very tough. Very few people can do it. Again, we see the freaks and we see the highlights all the time, but that's a tough thing to do. He made it look pretty easy.
He worked his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. 2nd and goal for this offense. Fires to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Kentucky. Lining up for the PAT. They fake it. The kicker's looking to pass. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got...
And that's a live ball. The defense pounced on that, and now they're headed the other way. Touchdown, Wildcats. The defense with the scoop and score. The AT unit on the field. The fake, and he wants to throw. He makes the grab in the end zone. They must have seen something on film as they turn the fake into the two-point conversion. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. From the shotgun, they'll run it. It's loose. Now the defense has got it going the other way.
Offensive players, when they got the ball in their hand, they're trying to make plays, right? Trying to make you miss. There's nothing better than closing that gap and sticking that head right in that guy's chest and causing a fumble.
Well, man, there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. He's going to run it. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Might as well stick with him. Powers through. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats! And the extra point splits the uprights. They're up 35-28. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Kentucky, 35. Georgia.
He thought about bringing that out for a half second. And they'll bring it to the 25. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. They get you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
And sometimes you see great shooters and they get on fire and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Georgia sends out the punt team. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Gets his first one of the day away. He might be a little stiff. They only used him twice in that loss a week ago. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one. He'll take a deep shot here. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB. Now 2nd and 10. Looking to throw it straight. On the move to his left. Trying to escape and get it himself.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nor for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously you don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this crowd.
Lost, the defense is wide open. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And he was trying to cash in the end zone in this red zone threat, but it's incomplete. They've gotten pushed back, but it's still 3rd and goal. They're bringing heat. Chucked it away just as he was hit.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Right down the boulevard, it's good. And now the lead's extended a little further. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
We're only in the first half, and I don't think anybody had onside kick in the 2nd quarter on their bingo card. They were trying to catch the opponent off guard, but it didn't work. Now let's find out what this offense can do. You have got to make them pay for gambling.
A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. Finds a tight end. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the 1st down. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Just inside the 30 at the 29, it's 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. It's caught downfield. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Man, I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Coming after it. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. Scanning the field, it's straight. Throws to the wideout. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Hey, that's a live ball. Oh, and he's able to get it back and saves himself a rear end chewing. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3 ball here before the break. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And after the 3-spot guys, we're all tied up. Georgia will kick it deep to start the 2nd half. He'll call for the fair catch here. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. First drive of the 2nd half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when he's going for a big play downfield. And a penalty flag comes in as that one falls incomplete, but this is going to be a positive play for the offense. Defense with pass interference coming.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
He's going for it all. And he's got it inside the 30-yard line. Touchdown, Kentucky. And that one will put them up here in the 2nd half. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker who is so important to this team.
And the Bulldogs moving quickly to the line. The play action fake. Skips away from pressure. At the 40, there he goes. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Well, look what's happening now. Old Uncle Mo has hit the transfer portal and is changing sidelines. They'll run it here on the jet sweep. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. And on second down for this offense. Leaves it with the running back. Fighting off the defender. That one did not go well. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. He's looking downfield to throw. He's got an open man. The expressway is wide open. They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10. This Georgia offense moving quickly down the field. Quarterback on the keeper. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia.
I definitely like being the quarterback, Coach.
Oh, they blocked the extra point. They marched 79 yards on the drive. And the capper on that drive, the 10-yard touchdown run. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on. Sends it downfield. Grabs it inside the 10. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. Pocket starts to collapse. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Third and goal coming up here. Looking for a man. It's straight. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. He'll try to take it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time. And it's slipped out. Oh, and he's able to get back on top of it just in the nick of time. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4. He's looking to throw. And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one.
One of the things that makes this guy so dangerous is how good he is after the catch. If he's got any space around him, he's able to burst. He's able to make people miss and get extra yards for his offense. You saw it right there.
Not a lot of daylight there. Let's give him 1 to the 14. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. On second down, he's looking downfield. Fires to the tight end. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Well, on third and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on fourth down.
Oh, and the attempt is no good. And guys, not only a miss, but a missed opportunity to take the lead. Unloads to the wideout. Tip ball, put it up for grabs, and I thought he had it, but somehow it slithered through his fingers. Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. Fires to the wideout. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. Running back goes in motion. Throws for the tight end. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. Here comes Kentucky after picking up that first down. He's going to pass. Going for it all. And he'll pull it in inside the 20. Just what they were looking for. A huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. He's right on target. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack. They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25 in the last thing. And he feels the heat coming in. It burns him up. Another sack.
And I think if you're the head coach here, you kind of got mixed reviews on your passing attack so far because, yes, you've thrown for a bunch of yards and you've thrown a couple touchdowns, but you've also given up 4 sacks now. Pass protection has not been great, even though they've got the lead in this game.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Unloads quickly. No chance to run, but still a good gain.
The pass on first down, caught by the receiver. He's taken down at the 40.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. He'll pull it on the read. They've got the play bottled up. Fumble, it's out. Oh, the offense very fortunate to fall on that football. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. Didn't get much, picked up a yard, and that will leave them with 4th and 2. Georgia lining up to punt it away. A high kick trying to pen them deep. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. Off the play fake on first down. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab. They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15. That's the way to start a drive. Now they'll snap it just shy of midfield. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. To the air. It's straight. He's going to fire deep. What a grab along the right sideline for the huge play. Huge play puts them in the red zone, and now they'll snap it 1st and 10 from the 15. They want that clock to run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Floating away. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack. You avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on 3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Stayed behind his pads. Kept finding the space. He got 9 on the play. It'll be 4th and 2. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On the option. And he's loose, and he'll take it he splits the uprights and pushes the lead to 8 here in the fourth. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
He just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play.
Running toward the tape. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. We have reached the 2-minute warning, and time is of the essence if this offense is going to make a play. They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield, 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Robbins. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down.
Defense comes up with a really big stop there. That's nice. They don't give up the first down, so the clock keeps working, but they're on their own end of the field. They know this offense is going to start taking shots into the end zone. They better have some guys ready on the back end, ready to swat some balls away and make some plays.
Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Working that left side now. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. The Dogs will have it 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Makes his connection. And he's down after the short completion. He did not make it to the first down marker. He'll just keep slinging it. Caught near the sticks. It's Robbins. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. From the gun. Fires into the end zone. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down. Now 2nd and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. Hands it off. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Yeah, I tell you what, great job by this offense. Great execution. You drive down the field, you get the score. Now what's your 2-point play? You practiced it all week. What's your go-to in this moment late in the 4th quarter when you need the 2-point conversion?
We've got a dandy going here, all tied up in the 4th quarter and about to kick it away. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. He lets one fly deep. Oh, and it's picked off. This could be huge in a tie game. Bringing it back. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
This game right now is hanging in the balance. It's tight. It's close, tied here in the 4th quarter. One play can change everything, and that was a throw that the quarterback wishes he could have.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They'll run it from the gun. He breaks a tackle. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down.
And I don't care if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 4. I just want to get the first down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick, get to the first down mark.
You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
And it's just simple. Simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
And look, this guy has some serious moves, and he tried all of them and still didn't get loose. Here comes